Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into 16 mind-blowing facts that will leave you speechless. Prepare to have your understanding of the universe challenged, your sense of wonder reignited, and your curiosity sent into overdrive. From the depths of space to the intricacies of the natural world, we're about to embark on a journey of incredible discoveries. Buckle up, get ready to expand your horizons, and let's get started. The human brain is the most complex object in the known universe. Think about that for a second. More complex than a star, more complex than a galaxy, more complex than a black hole. And one of the reasons for this incredible complexity? Synapses. Synapses are the connections between neurons, the brain cells that transmit information. And get this, your brain has more synapses than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. That's right, over 100 trillion synapses are firing away in your head right now, allowing you to think, to feel, to experience the world around you. It's a symphony of electrical and chemical activity that makes you, well, you. Time travel isn't science fiction, folks, it's a scientific fact. And no, we're not talking about phone booths or DeLoreans, we're talking about the mind-bending reality of Einstein's theory of relativity. One of the predictions of relativity is that time is relative. It's not constant, but rather it's affected by gravity and speed. The faster you travel, the slower time goes for you relative to someone standing still. This isn't just theoretical either. Astronauts on the International Space Station, whizzing around Earth at 17,500 miles per hour, actually age a tiny bit slower than we do down here on Earth. It's a real-life example of how the universe can mess with our perception of time. We often think of ants as tiny, insignificant creatures. But what if I told you that ants are basically superheroes in disguise? Think about this. Ants can lift objects 50 times their own weight. That's like a human lifting a car, and they can run incredibly fast for their size. If an ant were the size of a human, it could outrun a cheetah. But here's the really mind-blowing part. If a human could jump like an ant, they'd be able to leap over skyscrapers in a single bound. That's because an ant's jumping ability is all about its power-to-weight ratio. Chapter 4. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. The animal kingdom is full of strange and wonderful creatures, but wombats have got to be up there on the list of the most peculiar. Why? Because they poop in cubes. Yes, you heard me right, cubes. Now, you might be thinking, why in the world would a wombat poop in cubes? Well, scientists believe it has to do with their environment and social behavior. Wombats live in burrows and mark their territory with their poop. The cubic shape prevents the poop from rolling away, ensuring that their territorial markers stay put. It's a fascinating example of how evolution can lead to some truly bizarre adaptations. Chapter 5. The Power of Peacocks. Peacocks are known for their dazzling plumage, a mesmerizing display of iridescent blues, greens, and golds. But here's the thing, those colors aren't pigments like you might find in paint or crayons. They're actually created by the way light interacts with the microscopic structure of their feathers. Imagine tiny crystals arranged in a specific pattern, reflecting and scattering light waves in a way that produces those vibrant colors. It's like a natural form of nanotechnology, and it's absolutely stunning. Chapter 6. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. We all know that water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit and freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Well, those rules only apply under normal atmospheric pressure. Change the pressure and you change the game entirely. In a vacuum, where there's no air pressure, water can actually boil and freeze at the same time. This happens because the boiling point of a liquid is dependent on pressure. With no pressure, the water molecules can easily escape into the vapor phase, even at low temperatures. Chapter 7. Octopuses have alien DNA. Octopuses are some of the strangest, most intelligent creatures on Earth. They have 8 arms, 3 hearts, and blue blood. They can change color and texture in the blink of an eye, and they're masters of camouflage. But here's the really weird part. Their DNA is radically different from any other animal on Earth. Some scientists have even speculated that octopuses might be of extraterrestrial origin. Now, I know that sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but the evidence is intriguing. Octopus DNA contains genes that are not found in any other animal group, suggesting that they evolved along a completely different path. Chapter 8. Sharks have existed longer than trees. Sharks are often called living fossils, and for good reason. These ancient predators have been roaming the oceans for over 400 million years, making them older than trees, dinosaurs, and even the rings of Saturn. To put that into perspective, imagine a world where giant ferns and massive insects ruled the land, and the oceans were teeming with bizarre prehistoric creatures. That was the world that sharks first evolved in, and they've been going strong ever since. Chapter 9. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Get ready to have your mind blown by the world of botany. Did you know that bananas are technically berries, but strawberries aren't? It's true. The scientific definition of a berry is a fruit that develops from the ovary of a single flower and contains one or more seeds. Bananas fit that description perfectly. Strawberries, on the other hand, are what's known as aggregate fruits, meaning they develop from multiple ovaries of a single flower. Immortality. It's the stuff of legends, myths, and science fiction. But what if I told you that there's a creature on Earth that can potentially live forever? Introducing Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish. This tiny jellyfish has a remarkable ability. When it's injured or stressed, it can revert back to its polyp stage, essentially starting its life cycle all over again. It's like a butterfly transforming back into a caterpillar, or a chicken turning back into an egg. Butterflies are beautiful creatures, flitting from flower to flower, sipping nectar with their long, delicate proboscises. But did you know that they actually taste their food with their feet? It's true. Butterflies have taste receptors on their feet that allow them to sample the chemical makeup of a flower's nectar before they even uncoil their proboscises. It's a clever adaptation that helps them find the most nutritious food sources. Forests are more than just collections of trees. They're complex, interconnected ecosystems, and the trees within them are constantly communicating with each other. But how do they do it? Through an underground network of fungi known as mycorrhizae. These fungi form a symbiotic relationship with tree roots, helping them absorb water and nutrients. But they also act as a communication network, allowing trees to share resources, send warning signals about pests and diseases, and even support each other through tough times. Chapter 13. Your stomach creates a new lining every 3 days. Your stomach is a hostile environment. It's filled with hydrochloric acid, a corrosive substance that's strong enough to dissolve metal. So, how does your stomach protect itself from being digested by its own acid? By constantly regenerating its lining. Every 3 days, your stomach cells produce a new layer of mucus that protects the stomach wall from the acid. It's a remarkable feat of biological engineering, and it's essential for your survival. Chapter 14. You glow in the dark, but you can't see it. Believe it or not, you emit light. Yes, you, humans, along with all living things, produce a faint glow called bioluminescence. This glow is the result of biochemical reactions happening within our cells. Now, before you go thinking you can ditch the nightlight, the light we emit is about 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can detect. But hey, it's still pretty cool to think that we carry a little bit of our own starlight within us. Chapter 15. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller. The Eiffel Tower is an iconic symbol of Paris, a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. But did you know that this iron giant actually changes size depending on the weather? It's true. The Eiffel Tower is made of iron, and like most metals, iron expands when it's heated and contracts when it's cooled. On a hot summer day, the Eiffel Tower can grow by as much as 6 inches taller than its official height. Chapter 16. Cows have best friends. We often think of cows as simple, grazing animals, but did you know that these gentle giants are capable of forming strong social bonds with each other? It's true. Cows can develop close friendships with other cows, and they show signs of distress when they're separated from their buddies. Studies have shown that cows who are friends with each other have lower stress levels, produce more milk, and even synchronize their behavior. So next time you see a herd of cows, remember that they're not just a bunch of random animals, they're a community of friends. Thanks for watching. We've journeyed from the depths of space to the intricacies of the natural world, exploring some of the most mind-blowing facts that science has to offer. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this cosmic adventure, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring content. And remember, the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop learning.